unpopular opinion. You do not need a training plan. Now hold on. Are training plans bad? No. Are they good? Yes. Do I use them? Sometimes. Let me explain. First timers talking to you now. When I ran my first marathon, I over-prepared. I didn't over-prepare in terms of mileage and like weekly output and effort, but in the time spent ahead of time, actually training concertedly for that one goal, that one race. Something I'd never done before. Something at that point, this was 10 years ago, I figured, hey, I do want to run a marathon. Maybe this is you. You've always had it sort of on your bucket list. I don't know if you can call it a bucket list when you're young. Whatever you call that list, it was on mine. I'd like to do this at some point. But life gets in the way. You're a casual runner. Some people call you a jogger. It just never really happens. Well, training plans are like made for you. Because what it does is it puts down on paper in black and white or on your computer screen exactly what you got to do each day. Now, what happened for me is I trained for about at least 16 and I feel like 24 weeks with a friend of mine. We said, hey, listen, we both want to do this thing. This is going to be hard. We were both intimidated, but we found a plan we agreed upon, and they're not hard to find, right? You're probably sitting on like 4 of them right now. Which one do I do? Oh, which one's going to be the one for me, personalized? It doesn't matter. The most important thing about a training plan is it gets your butt out there doing a few things every week, consistently, building up mileage, and it gets you to race day. Now, these things are easy runs, which is what I'm doing today. Had one yesterday, today's Monday. I actually woke up thinking it was a speed day, and I was very happy that my training plan right now said, no, man, take it easy. Get that 9-minute pace, 8:45 pace, somewhere in there. So you're gonna have easy runs. Rejoice. You're probably gonna have some tempo runs. And this means, I was confused about this for a while, it just means running faster than's comfortable. There's gonna be a range. A lot of the plans I see now, they put like a perceived effort range. It's a 1 to 10 scale. It just scales with the person. Oh, a 1 effort is like walking. A 10 effort is an all-out sprint. So your tempos are going to be up there at 6, maybe 7. So you're going to have easy runs, tempo runs. Most important though, and you might have speed runs. We'll talk about those later. That's more, I feel like that's not a first timer thing. That's more for what I'm doing here. For those of you that are kind of knowing what you're doing, but need to get faster, stronger, etc. You're gonna do more marathons than just that first one. All right, but for everybody, the most important thing, it's the long runs, right? That's what we're doing. Long running. And it's not about, although I break this rule a lot, it's not about running marathons left and right in training. It's about building up base miles on the legs so that you can comfortably run an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then bounce back. That's why these training plans do not have anything past like 22 miles. They want you to recover, stay free from injury, so you make it to race day, to the starting line. All right, my hand is tired of holding this phone up. I'm gonna tell you the rest of my thoughts in just a second. Okay, let's skip forward. I do the training plan, 24 weeks, whatever, beginner level, entry level, top out at 22 miles in training. I think that was 3 weeks before marathon day. And then marathon day, I toe the line. And actually, speaking of toes, I may do another video about some foot problems I had 2 weeks before the marathon that I thought might keep me out of it, but didn't. Towed the line, ran a sub 4-hour marathon, which was like better than what I thought when I set out to do that. Now, afterwards, a couple things happened. Realized I wanted to do that again. Really fell in love with distance running. And then for a long time, I kind of fell out of training plans. I would keep up weekly mileage. I would keep up long runs. But here's the thing, I was doing it now, not because it was on a piece of paper that said I should do it to achieve a goal, but because those long runs in training had become goals in and of themselves. I was enjoying the training. Right now, I am enjoying the training like I love to run. Easy runs, fast runs, slow runs, hilly runs, long runs, short runs. I like it all. So, here's why you don't need a training plan. Especially after you've kind of checked the box for your first marathon, maybe your first 50K. You mentally now know you can do it. If you love running, nothing's gonna keep you in the freaking bed or on the couch. And that's what the training plan is absolutely perfect for, is getting you off the couch. But when you start to love it, you're gonna be out here. Now, present day, 10 years later, a bunch of ultras, a bunch of marathons under my belt, I'm still training on a training plan. But this is the first one I've done in a while. And the reason is I'm trying to do something way harder than I've done before. And I need to stay accountable to the specific workouts. So, do you need it? No. Is it good? Yeah. Classic answer, right? Hey, one more quick thing. And it's a word of encouragement more than anything. You're not married to your training plan. Things are going to happen. Life's going to come up. You're going to be sick. You're going to be injured. Something. Even small things. And when they come up, don't go out here and start running like a moron. Take the day off. Cut back the miles. Cut back the pace. Add an easy day. Take away a speed day. Do what you need to take care of yourself. Yesterday, I was supposed to run 6 miles easy plus strength training. So what did I do? I came out here and I had only time for 4 miles, and I talked about strength training. What a joker move, right? But you know what? I got 4 kids. We've got an exchange student living with us, or a young life student living with us, so we got 5 kids in the house. Got stuff to do. I couldn't make the training plan workout happen. No big deal. It's important to stick with it for accountability and for actually building the endurance and strength you need. But it's not the end all be all. So be good to yourself. That is all. Encouragement over.